Yeah, it's very, very rudimentary. You do have to click to start it. Maybe it's... I can try hitting a button. What if I have to hit something or swoosh across? But I definitely got it to work before. Let's try the first area here. If it'll let me. Maybe not. Yeah, you gotta like spit across. So the landing was gonna be a lot worse. So. Oh. It's not really clear how the controls work on this, but I knew you were trying to hit people with that chain. You gotta just swoosh up behind them? Or just be behind them? I'm not entirely sure. And I guess hypothetically you could scoot past them? A little confused. Alright, so we got a boss coming up. I don't know if there's unlocks or what. I also don't know what you can use money for unless it's after we get through all this. Or where that 1550 came from when we fired it up. Oh, okay. You can unlock new racers. And... okay. It's an interesting mishmash of... Well, it's kind of odd, because, like, the marketing shots are an interesting mishmash of models. These are all cool character designs. I don't know what advantages or disadvantages they may have, but... It's also just kind of weird that they have the character select and purchase thing right there in the main gameplay. Whatever, we're a lizard now. Yeah, as long as you approach them from behind, it seems to do the trick. Okay. I like that vertical switch there. Yeah, you can't really adjust your own speed. Oh, come on! How did they stop there? That was weird. I'd like to file a complaint. But yeah, like the chick in those the interstitiary shots looks like she doesn't actually fit in this game visually. At least the head doesn't fit with the body, I should say. Maybe I'm wrong about holding up. Okay, maybe that does actually help. Somehow that worked. Fell in a hole? I came back out of a hole. Okay. But here we are, repping the Gorn. Here's a drink. Ugh. Are we fighting a whole ass car now? A whole ass hover car, no less? Oh, I see. It drops obstacles. You have to hit it a certain amount of times. That's a cool idea. Okay, I like these boss fights. This is neat. That's a concept I can get behind, but I'm guessing you have to... Please don't tell me I have to watch this animation every time. We do. I don't think they have the license to use that, but okay. If that is the actual, like, Unreal Monster Kill audio, but whatever. Cool. New area. Here's the boss kills. Monster kills, if you will. Okay, you can hit spacebar to clear that. Good. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, I rear-ended a dead body or something. Still gotta click to collect my money, though. So rip the dream. Yeah, that's the 1369 money, though. Oh no, I missed. It's basically a very casual, I forgot the name of that very classic and very well-known, Road Rage, or Road Rash series. Oh, I gotta watch out for that. Yeah, note to self, stout's not the best idea for this. But again, at least it's... What I can do is just greatly reduce my intake amount per sip. I was like, oh yeah, slow it down just so we can get past that guy. I like that troll-ass rock right at the end. And the Akira bike slide. Yeah, it's a little jank, but I'm still having fun. And this is a budget title, even if I hadn't gotten the keys, so... It was, again, it was one I was going to pick up. I just feel like it'd be nice if it were a little clearer what dash the opponent meant. With the arrows, it doesn't make that much sense. At least not instinctually, I should say. Yeah, we'll just sip to victory till we get wiped. I'd like to finish at least 3 islands total. Yeah, the only difference with that first race is it basically just it slows down your progress as you get close to somebody to remind you to dash them with the bike or die. Excuse me. Yeah, this lizard dude rules. And I like the little animations on the map screen too, like little penguins coming down the little street and whatever. So what's the boss here? Oh, of course, yeah, something. Let's figure that, or it's like a nice cat with the treads or something going on here. Alright, what are you gonna throw at me? Same strats? Yep. So it seems, I hope that's not the strat every time. Like slalom. And then projectile. I just noticed the projectile line goes like fully solid right before it fires. Monster kill. Whee! We did the thing. Cool. Yeah, how many islands are there? There's like, I like the little themes and everything. Curious, like, just how long this goes on. Oh, mid-air kill. That was pretty sick. I see. The more rings you hit, the more you chain, the better reward you get. That's cool. Yeah, I think we might casualize the. Trying to go through a stack quickly is not the best idea. But yeah, I think I've either mentioned it in the tweet or like as I was setting up, but I actually had we were delayed slightly by me not being able to get the growler of this stout open because it had been either sealed too tightly or just decided to lock in, which is good for transporting it home, but yeah, I had to go down and like, well, it's a metal lid, so I can just heat it up under the faucet, loosen it up, but it was just like, just want my beverages, please. Where the fill had like gotten a little sloppy and just sugared up the tap. I don't know why ore is in parentheses, but we're here now. Murdering. I don't even know how much money we have total anymore. Kind of reminds me of the Lego Mighty Micros games. Well, game. I think they had one from Marvel. No, I think it was just a game. Oh, yeah, there were different versions. There was the web version versus the. I love that the first place just stops right before the finish, so you can beat them on the way through. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, where you're just kind of grabbing stuff. It really doesn't have much consequence. You got to finish a fight. I kind of like the logo too. the angle it slopes up towards the right is a little sloppy, but it's alright. And actually, even like the levels change a little bit. Like I don't remember those cliffs. Got more like a APC thing going on here. Okay. It kind of weirdly clipped through that bridge, but okay. Can't tell if that was a sphinx or it was supposed to look more like a dog, but okay. One more, baby. Get him. Monster kill. I just kind of wish there was like some context or even the vaguest semblance of lore as to why this child is here. Who these characters are, like, I'm intrigued, confused. Then there doesn't seem to be any way to revisit anything you've beaten. Alright, apparently I wasn't expecting, like, hey dude here, but okay, we're going to the ranch. Yeehaw. Okay, I think the whole wipe indicator is to tell you that, like, you can kind of sneak one in if you get over to the side quickly enough. Whatever. I actually kind of like having the little lead in there in case you get distracted for a second. You got something to do real quick before things happen. I think I hit more than one ring on that. That was cool. Yeah. But yeah, like the little alternate level routes and stuff, again, reminds me a little bit of that, the Lego Mighty Micros games. Which we never did go through and unlock, like, all of the horns, but whatever. I haven't really checked on any of the iOS stuff in months. I was wondering, I think last week, whether the Angry Birds Go servers still existed. They stopped running tournaments on them 2 years ago. Now that I think about it, yeah, it's been a while. Sucks, because it was a great way to get materials to max out your vehicles, and I still had like 3 or 4, probably like 7 to finish up. What? Oh, corpse. Forgot about that. Here's the hidden corpses. Yeah, while this is tasty, I think I'm going to be able to do like 2 pints. Hopefully that'll get me a little schlubbly. Keep forgetting. Yeah, I gotta slalom around that body. Yeah, Mario Kart Tour fucked me last night too. Talking about during the Animal Crossing stream today, but yeah, like all this tiered stuff. I'm high enough. I'm like I was at tier 36, I think 36 or 37. Which is like the zone of people who have either spent a lot of money or enough money on the various gubbins to get like better, or both get better drivers and get upgrades for them. And yeah, like I didn't. There was one of the in the ranked cup this past week. There was one course I didn't even have a 3-star driver for until played for a while. Hurt. Ooh, there's okay. We got to keep going because they got dolphins on the next course. They're just throwing them at me like rapid fire now. Okay, apparently this ranch has elephants. I mean, I just work here. This music's gonna be stuck in my head for like a week. Oh, I almost like let her slap me in the face and ruin the run. Good stuff. I also have no idea what like that little number bar above me means as we're going on here. Let's beat one more boss, and then once we get to the next island, would at least like to see what other options we have to buy. Oh, 3278. I don't know if I'm going to use them. I kind of want to stick with Lizard Fellow here, but I might switch it up just to... Okay, so this was the first boss with a slight reskin. Alright, and we're going to get the slalom here. We're going to drop that, buddy. Looks like, okay, it's switched up slightly, and that slalom was a little tighter that time, and one was kind of towards the middle. That was a little closer for comfort than I would have liked. Alright, now let's wrap this one up. Yeah, and I kind of wish they'd switch this up between some of the bosses, but okay. Whatever, we're a lizard, it's all good. I don't even remember seeing if there was a water tower in there, actually. So we got Island Paradise, and that looks like an industrial complex coming up. We could keep going to this for a while. It's only been... Alright, let's do a little shopping. 34.28. Get a beardsman. I might use it. Low budget... The Pauper's RC from Transformers the movie. It's weird that the prices jump around so much. I think they'd like... Although it does encourage you to click through all of them, so... I mean, I guess that's cool. Again, they're cool. They're decently cool designs, even if they are just, like, assets that were purchased. But, like... I kind of wish there was a little story as to what was going on. Let's drive as this fellow. The beardy one. I haven't seen, like, the guy in orange is clearly the main character, or the one you start with, I should say. But, like, I have seen no indication of that woman in the promo shots. Okay, I like these rocks dropping from above. It's a cool idea for an obstacle. And then just random cacti in the tropics. Okay. That's cool. It does seem to be very slightly escalating. The, I think also, why is everybody shake on camera? I don't get it. Get it? Alright. Let's proceed. I mean, I imagine it's gotta either have a lot of islands to cycle through, or maybe cycles you back to the beginning or something. Because given the prices on some of these extra characters is pretty damn high. Even with like hitting all the rings, you're gonna be grinding this for a while, and it's like I feel like at some point you'd have to loop back, or you just have like 100 different islands worth of content, which is cool. If that's the case, if they actually bothered to find that many different themes. Boss fight is the same every time. Well, I guess it's the numbers are supposed to be like the distance between you and the next level. Those seem to be match up with the stage numbers. That makes a little sense. So how close the finish line is. Seems a little unnecessary. But it's in a place that's not that distracting, even though it's not quite centered, so that's distracting me a little. just to be in, like, relation to the other stuff going on, and just like, well, okay. I'm getting to the point where my hand is numbing up from not moving around much. Okay. But yeah, let's boss fight-o. And I want to do at least one or two on the next island, but I think we'll cut it there. I like the way, like, the truck build with the hover stuff makes it look kind of like a boat. That was well thought out there, or well chosen. Oh, there are these. Oh, that's nasty. That is not the friendliest. This might actually take a few attempts. Where did my mouse go? There we go. Here's to a few attempts. Oh. The actual ABV of this delight is starting to kick in, so... Infectious groove. It's gonna infect me. Something fierce. So... Stay on the move. Stay on the move. I go back to lizard, bruh. At this rate. Let's try pinky, see if that helps me at all. Probably not. Yeah, it's somewhere between like RC and for some reason I'm getting what was the robot from Metaton? From Undertale. I just realized I never finished Rune Delta Rune. Like, we did the whole big character creation thing when it was like big unnamed game on the release day. I never actually, you know, like, played the game. Got through like the first little explainer. Oof. Can we do this, or is my reaction time already that shot? So yeah, I'll have to put that in the queue. There's another chapter of Foxtail coming soon. We'll probably be playing that in the near future. Franbo. Yeah, I had to delay 2 Spoops days to 2 Spurps days again this week, but we're probably going to get a good chunk of that done tomorrow. It'll be done by next week. So, yeah, once Mutineer main story is done, we might pop into Foxtail. Got it, okay. They didn't center one this time, which helped a lot. Alright, well, good job, Titty Robot. Got us through this island. Eventually. Okay, then we got the big city after the industrial center. I have like 1 sip left. So we'll do it after this round, but you get the idea. It's a fun little time killer. I like the campers hanging out though, that's kind of fun. The cacti makes sense here. Oh. That was one thing I definitely wanted to do, though, was break up that 88 on the gross. Or could have gotten somewhere ugly, yeah. Like right there, would have gotten really ugly. What did I hit? Oh, the body. One thing I always forget to take into account is the bodies. I will finish this stage, I will finish this beverage, and then we will pour some more and move on to game 3, and then yeah, I think Asphalt I haven't. I have not played since last week. I did not, like, even though I said I was getting sucked in. I keep getting sucked in by that ring. Which I guess I'm still getting the money for, so it kind of works out, but, I wanted to change characters, too. Back to... Bruh. We fuck it up again, Lizard Bruh. It will happen. He swoops that very, very tight. I like the idea of the oil derricks as an obstacle. I don't know how I feel about, like, the tiki mask coming out of the ground there. Wherever the hell we are, I'm a little confused. Okay. Nice work here. Alright, well. That is Racing Bike Fight. Try forever. Kill some people on the way. It's alright, though.